Okay, students, so let us understand the three paragraph of a formal letter. So the first one is the introduction. Introduction needs to be brief and in short so that the person concerned must understand immediately what is the problem. For example, let us take a basic problem, that is interruption in electricity. Suppose you reside in one of the colony and for the past 1 month there is no electricity or you are receiving interrupted electricity. Okay. Now you have complained a lot to the power corporation, but till date they have not taken any steps, due to which you are writing a letter to the editor. Make it a point. We write a letter to the editor in order to ensure that a proper steps will be taken, because the concerned authority did not take any action. So now as a citizen, as a resident of the colony, okay, you are writing a letter to the editor. Make it a point, an editor will never solve your problem. His duty is only to publish your letter in the newspaper. So the beginning must be, through the column of your esteemed newspaper, I would like to draw the attention of the concerned authority towards the interrupted electricity in our locality for the past 1 month, 1 week, or 3 months. It's based on the problem, okay, the time duration. So always you begin with this. Similarly, if there is any issue with traffic or the crime rate has increased in your city and you are supposed to write a letter to the editor, so through the column of your esteemed newspaper, I would like to draw the attention of the concerned authority towards the increasing rate of antisocial activities in our city for the past few months. So always start with this. It needs to be brief and in short. Don't drag it. Now comes major content. Since we have taken the first problem as electricity, so make it a point that what we are going to do, we are going to speak about the problem in detail. Like, since when your locality is facing this problem, what are the consequences, what are the factors responsible. Factors could be anything like there is power theft, or the transformer has become obsolete, okay, or for example there is some issue with electricity cable, due to which you're receiving interrupted power supply. So 3 to 4 factor needs to be given. Consequences, what are the consequences of electricity due to which interrupted electricity? For example, students are not able to prepare for the exam. Then aged and the children, they're the worst sufferer because they are not able to take proper rest. Obviously, if there will be no electricity, then you cannot switch on your AC, and at this time when it is too humid, it becomes difficult. Okay, then you can talk about, since there is no electricity, the theft cases has increased to a great extent. So factors, then consequences, and then you can also suggest remedies. For example, I would request the power corporation to change the transformer and get a new one, okay, or take strict action against the people who are stealing electricity. Okay, so this must be in major content. Conclusion, make it a point, most of the time students, what they do, they ask the editor to solve the problem. What they write, I hope that you will take care of our problem, thank you and Jai Hind. No, the job of the editor is only to ensure that your problem is rectified. And how they do it, they will publish it in the newspaper. People will come to know about your problem. The concerned authority will come to know about your problem, and they will take strict and necessary steps in order to rectify the problem. So always ask the editor to publish your letter rather than asking him or her to solve your problem. So I hope that my letter will get a suitable space in your newspaper, and the concerned authority will take necessary steps in order to ensure the rectification of the problem. Thanking you, then yours sincerely, and the name that is given. So always divide the letter into three: introduction, major content, and conclusion. Okay, introduction, brief and short. Why you're writing this letter? To be very short. Conclusion, you will thank the editor in advance for publishing your letter. And in major content, make it a point, major content, you have to do a thorough research. Factors, consequences, and remedies must be included. Okay, this is the most important thing. Now sometimes the problem may be, for example, the monuments in your city are crumbling down, and you are supposed to write a letter to the editor. Then you have to write which all monuments in your city are crumbling down, are facing problem, what is the reason that they are facing the problem, what are its consequences and remedies. Always in major content, factors that are responsible, then consequences, and then remedies. Make it a point, remedies must be practical. Don't include any remedies that is not possible to implement. So I request you that go through this video. This video will be in three parts. First, format, second, about the content, and third, that is the explanation part. And after this, I will also share few sample formal letter. I also request all the students that whenever they are sitting on the computer, on Google, simply write and mention sample formal letter, and you will get numerous letter. The most important thing is that you need to observe, you need to go through different letters so that you get an idea, and in exam you can write it. Okay, so thank you very much. If any issue persists, then we the teachers are always available in order to help you. Thank you and have a nice day. Jai Hind.